All right, so something that Mark and I have been working on here, and we're sort of like getting to an output. So this is a what's on deck Claude artifact or bot that what it does is doing a bunch of research on over 55 industry sources, including the major ones, and looking for conferences that one should be aware of, pricing, discount codes, member rates, certifications, credits, early bird deadlines, and insider opportunities, and generating this comprehensive report every time, every week. And it's going to look into the next week and the next week based on whenever you open this. So a few things that I've been working here on this end is trying to add some buttons to it so you can easily copy and paste this content. Also, for my personal interest is to add a Notion button that would automatically take this data and post it into my database. So the copy LinkedIn, that should automatically take this, and we try to make this character count be under 3,000 characters, which is what LinkedIn output is in a post in one of those context windows. So if that is true, this should automatically paste that, which it did. So that the copy works. Now, what I feel like I'm struggling with and I'm trying to determine is this export for Notion, if it works. And so far, I have not been able to determine when it exports it into my Notion, where exactly does it take it. So probably I'm going to have to do a deep dive into my Notion to see if it just keeps creating pages somewhere and I can find them, if I have to consolidate into a database, or what exactly is doing with that one button. So I guess what it does, and probably that's where our communication has crossed paths. The export Notion was basically just copying all that content to the clipboard, and I was supposed to take the next step and dumping it into a database in my Notion, but I'm being lazy and I'm asking it, well, how can we enhance that button so that when I press on it, it automatically does it for me. And I'm going to have to make sure that I have those integrations done with my Notion database so that I don't have to take the extra step of pasting it versus it just does it automatically for me. So that's what this code that's working in the background is doing right now. In the process of doing that, I actually broke the artifact. So we are trying to rebuild it, and we are a V30, V40. It was V32 that worked, and then about 8 versions later, it's broken. So we're going back to rebuild it, and all of that happened when we tried to do the Notion integration. So I'm hoping that this works now. All right, so after much work, many pages of code, seems like we got it back and running. So let's run it again to see if we have all the buttons and if the integration works properly this time. Okay, so I have the copy LinkedIn. I have copy for Notion. I do have the notification added, but I don't think I have the page report added. So I would have to still manually go and dump it as a report versus this doing it itself. But I'm just gonna publish it for now, and we're gonna have to come back to this if I wanted to get that integration to run. I'm running out of time right now, ready to go into a meeting. So this is this for now, but stay tuned because we're gonna do some updates to this bot.